Hello citizens of Super Earth, we have a brand new video for Helldivers 2. Today's video we're going to take a look at a new dispatch which is live in game. Maia is fully liberated and we have 2 planets to go plus more. So like and subscribe and hit that ding dong bell for the future spreading of democracy. The new dispatch has gone live folks and we have Maia fully liberated. The dispatch currently reads, the automatons are lifeless, emotionless, hateful socialists. They have murdered innocent families. They ravaged Malevolon Creek. Worst of all, they threaten our way of life. All without any provocation or cause save a hard-coded hatred of freedom. Save our citizens, save managed democracy, annihilate the automaton threat once and for all. I absolutely love this dispatch. I also find that they have murdered innocent families very scary, but it also just sounds absolutely just amazing. But it makes me wonder, what the hell happened in that part of the story? Why haven't we seen any of that? But now with the percentage of how Durgeon is very low, where as you can see it is currently coming up to 18%, which has taken 2 days to just get to that number. I can see this order failing just as we probably get round to the maybe 85-95% mark. But Tibet, as you can see, will more than likely be liberated within the next 6 hours or so, as this is currently shooting up in the percentage as you can see. So let me know what you think about this below, divers, if we're going to pass this major order or not. Scrolling through the Helldivers Reddit as you do, I came across this post by Simple1987. I don't know what's more terrifying, the fact the bots are packing dead humans up to be sent somewhere, or the fact that they're sending them somewhere and we don't know why. Either way, they will pay. And as you can see in the picture, it's a box of dead humans. This is just getting darker and darker the more you look into the story, and just seeing this little detail, which is more than likely passed many of us by, is just grotesque but awesome at the same time. Where are they going? Are they being boxed up to be used in a fabricator? Are we going to see the bots in human skin in the future? Will we actually be facing the Terminator? Next we have something which is a very interesting opinion and as a topic as a whole, and that topic is, would players like a class system in the game? My personal answer is no, because this game is not Call of Duty. It's not Apex Legends or other first-person shooters. Helldivers 2 is its own unique game, and the playability of it is what draws many divers to it. On Reddit, Ultimo1183 posted this. I'll make the objectively correct case for why classes would make the game worse. I've heard people talk about wanting to add classes as a secondary progression to the game, and I'm not sorry for this. That is an objectively awful take. Adding multiple classes for different playstyles would just make teams super random and uneven because no one can account for what classes any given player will be, as well as turn off players who don't want to stick to one class most of the time. Then when they see how much progress they haven't made in the other classes, just causes them to stop playing because of all the catching up they would have to do. The game already passively encourages class-based play in an organic way by having stratagems and support weapons which fits certain playstyles, and is all bought by one menu. You just pay the rack amount and it's yours forever. One of the worst part of shooter games for the last 2 generations of consoles was having to level up guns to get the attachment for that gun only. It was a pain in the ass, and every time you wanted to use a new gun, tough, you have to grind a bunch to get the shit you want for it. It would massively ruin the game. I'm fine with more armor perks or boosters, but adding classes would make me play the game much less. With this, Ultimo is saying exactly what many of us are actually thinking about adding a class system to the game. We don't need it. Having a class system would make it feel redundant, as most playstyles in Helldivers is always based on what the objective is, which is amazing. You can choose whichever gun you want, use whatever stratagems you want, armor, etc, etc. The freestyle playing and flexibility of this game is one of the major strengths, and it's why it keeps bringing players back. A class system would break the player base in half. You would have the ones who would want to grind the attachments or armor or whatever, and they wouldn't go after the objectives or even complete missions. You would just get them going after the kills. And you would get the ones then who are playing the game for fun, to which they would get angry because they're not able to complete all the missions due to the others running off and doing the unlocking. It's just going to cause so many headaches. It would cause a lot of arguments as well. But going through the comments, a lot of people seem to be on the side of having no class system in the game. Well, that's all we got for this video, folks. Let me know what you think about this down below, and let's keep spreading that democracy.